Ladies and gentlemen, I am Living Dead, and this is Guild Wars. We've just had a new patch drop today, Out of the Shadows, which has implemented a lot of changes, some good quality of life changes. Salvage all. I know I'm going to be using that quite a lot because, oh my god, my clicking finger. On top of that, today we got Living World Season 3, which I am super excited about. We've also gotten a new zone all the way out in Maguma Wastes called Bloodstone Fen. And for those of you who played Guild Wars 1 might recognize this area. I know I do. I'm not really sure how to get there yet. I can't access the patch notes because reasons. You guys broke the Guild Wars servers, I guess. I don't know, but I cannot get to the notes. I can try refreshing it. I haven't been able to load it. I've been trying for about 40 minutes now. So, we'll see. I'm not sure. But what I want to dive into right now is some Living World. So, let's get into that. Invitation to a memorial for our poor fallen heir Stagolkin. Those of you who know or don't know, I should have said spoiler alert, but if you haven't played through Heart of Thorns yet, please go do it. It's really good stuff. We know that Heir Stagolkin did die in Heart of Thorns, so let's check our mail. Greetings. In these dark times, I take up my pen and scroll to invite you to an open-air memorial for Heir Stagolkin. Please join us as we mourn and celebrate this legendary hero. The stone right setting in a Holbrack where Heir lived will be consecrated for this purpose. Wishing you an easy passage, not White Bear. So, let's go.
Oh, but Snow Leopard is so sleek. Just be all of it and see if you can take on. Sure.
There are so many people here. I'm really glad this is instanced because this would be a mess.
Hello, friend. Rest in peace. You made it.
Of course, Newt. She was a dear friend.
Let's head up. My people will be glad you're here. Some may have questions about what happened.
I hope it's not why. I'm still struggling with that one myself.
Aren't we all? Perhaps that's the answer Bran left to seek.
He's not here.
No. He arranged this and then took to the mountains. The fire inside that boy. I almost feel sorry for any of Jormag's minions he comes across.
Sounds like he's working it through in true Bram fashion. Good.
Make yourself at home. Your Tribune friend certainly has. Now I'll leave you to it, Commander. Speak with whomever you wish, and celebrate, or pay your respects privately. The spirit of Heir can be found in either.
Okay, so Ritlock's here. Let's go talk to him.
She had him dead to rights. We all knew it. And what was he going to do? Beg? Plead? Wasn't his style. And Heir wouldn't buy it anyway. So, he just jumped off the ledge. Well, she wouldn't give him the satisfaction of escape, even to his death. She shot him before he hit the ground. Damn, that Nord knew how to exact revenge.
That's
So
just
true.
like her. Thank you for that story, Tribune Brimstone.
I'm not sure why no one's ever made a tapestry of that moment. Oh, hey, good to see you, Commander.
You too. Spreading a little air cheer.
Things are getting too serious. Just ensuring they remember the right heir.
Hey, you're that Ritlock trombone, the Revenant, right?
Trombone.
Now, why don't you do Uncle Trombone a favor and buzz off?
But I want to hear about the Blood Legion.
Don't you think quietly weeping in the corner by yourself would be more fun than this?
Nah, this is fine.
Yeah.
Have you heard from Zojo or Logan? I was crossing my fingers they'd be well enough to make this.
Still both laid up on my last visit.
Too bad. Modromov's death came with a great toll for sure.
You know, with those two out of the field, and Snaff and Air gone, and Kaith, well, there really is no Destiny's Edge anymore.
Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
sorry, Ritlock. I know how important it was to you.
But there's no sense in looking back. Maybe it's time to start again.
Another guild? Would Air...
She wouldn't want us to get caught up in her death like she did with Snaff's. Regret gets you nowhere. And Tyria would probably sleep more soundly with the Dragon Slayer at the helm of a new guild.
We could do a lot of good. It didn't go perfectly, but the small group we had was pretty capable against Modromoth. What would we call it?
Oh, are they gonna announce it?
I will not be part of a guild called Fate's Razor.
What about Dragon's Watch?
Dragon's Watch.
Yes!
I like that.
That's the one I voted for.
No.
But I've got my Uncle Beamish's magical sword.
Not yet, kid.
What is with this kid?
Commander, come see this.
What's going on?
Uh-oh, something's happening. I'm so happy. I voted for Dragon's Watch. I did. I was wondering when I was filming the other episodes of Living World what was going to happen, like with the naming. Oh my god, is that Garm?
It's a sign. Look, everyone. Look who it is. Oh,
Rox,
thanks.
you and Garm.
Commander, what are you doing here? What did I walk into?
A memorial for Air. You couldn't have brought a better gift.
Yeah. Nice work, soldier.
We're both tired and hungry. Wasn't expecting all this. Garm's hurt too. We should get him healing as soon as possible.
What can I do to help?
I'll send for a healer. In the meantime, there's plenty of food around.
I'll do it, Rox. You rest.
Oh man. It's just so awesome to see Garm.
Are you hungry, Garm?
Find something tasty for Garm to eat. Let's see. Okay.
There you go, boy. You're home now.
Yes. One day, I too will stand in stone.
I still can't believe it. How did you find Garm?
Tracked him from the crash site. Wasn't easy. The jungle's still crawling with Mordrum. Some of them have come unhinged without their master's voice. Poor Garm followed Air's scent into the middle of it all. He was lucky to be alive. We both are.
Bram's going to be so happy when he gets back.
He's not here?
No, he's in the mountains blowing off some steam.
Well, I'll stay with Garm and make sure he's okay. When he's ready, we can try to catch up with Bram.
I'm sure the cold air will do Garm some good after all that jungle heat.
Yeah, if I never see another pocket raptor as long as I live, I'll die happy.
Dear God, me too.
Come on. Let's get to what we're here for.
I look forward to seeing it completed.
Honor Air however you want. Okay. Yes, I'd like to do that.
You can rest assured that your legend will be remembered.
Who let that wolf in here? It smells awful.
That's Air's pet, Gar.
Oh my. I'm sorry. I mean, he's lovely. He must have heard me. Sorry, Garm.
Yay, Garm's all clean. Well, that's good. Yeah. We owe it to take care of Garm. So what else can we do? Let's see. Oh, they're carving a statue of her. I'm gonna help. The only thing this beautiful work in progress needs is a bouquet of flowers at her feet. Maybe I'll gather some. Yeah, I think I'll do that. If I can figure out where some flowers are. Oh, look. Well, that makes a lot of sense. There's, like, cherry blossom. Oh, here we go. The only thing this beautiful... Okay. For you, Air. Channel the spirits of the wild to honor Air.
Wolf chose Air at a young age. You honor her. This spirit recalls the importance of the pack, and you were part of hers.
Ask Scald Alfinder to call everyone around for a toast to Air. Would you care to say a few words about Air? I'd like that very much.
Everyone, lend us your ears. The one who killed Zaitan with Air's Tagaken would like to say a few words.
That's right, I did do that.
We've all lost people we loved, and the pain of that can be overwhelming. But we can't let the pain stop us from moving forward without them. Without her. Instead, we honor, celebrate her life. The gift that she was. Air is a part of me. A part of all of us. How do we embrace that? By living the rest of our own lives larger, better, bolder. We love. We laugh. We defend our world. And we fight for what's right. We do what she would have done. Homesteaders, hunters, heroes all, to Air!
To the air. To a great
Nicely
warrior
done.
and
To
friend.
Air.
Goodbye, Air. Commander, this just arrived for you.
Uh-oh. Got a letter. It's from Timey. Hi. I've got something fantabulous to show you. Get here as soon as you can. There's a gate set up in Radasum, but it's top secret. Fortunately, you know me. Go to Radasum and look for Adventure Aid ZK496I Golem. It knows to let you in. Okay, so we're going to Radanovis. Oh, we gotta talk to Ritlock first.
Looks like I'm off to Radanovis. Ritlock, care to follow?
Sure, but I need to take care of something on the way. Or rather, tell someone I won't be taking care of something.
That sounds
Never
ominous.
mind. I'll meet you there.
Sure. Rox, Ritlock talked me into founding a new guild. It'd be great to have you. And pass the invitation on to Bram when you see him. Actually, don't. I'll do it in person. I don't want him to think we're merely replacing Destiny's Edge after his mother's death.
I get it. And I think he will too, when the time's right.
Hooray, we got all kinds of stuff. Pamphlet of Wisdom, Liquid Karma, Strongbox, and Fragments. Like, I need more fragments. Alright, where is this critter? You are recognized. Please proceed through the gate here. Where does it go? I am not authorized to answer that question aloud, and I do not have telepathic abilities yet. Please proceed. Your safety is relatively assured. Alright. Sounds safe enough to me. Talk to a researcher to find Timey.
1 second, please. Security breach detected.
Golem, what are you doing?
Responding with full force.
Oh boy.
No, this is not happening. Stop.
Your time.
Hold. See?
When will they learn this Rata Novus is dangerous? Oh look! Whitlock's here.
Stop that rusty hunk of stupidity! All your stupid off!
I'm trying.
Yeah, she's here! Yay!
I love that little fellow.
It'll take me months to repair you now.
Timmy! Sorry about that.
Don't worry about it. All this crunchy old tech's been overstimulated by the influx of magic. Glad you're here.
Yeah, I got your letter.
Funny, I also sent one to this guy, but he barely made it.
Your note failed to mention how to navigate this Asuran playground.
He got lost trying to find the lab. I had to follow the non-stop stream of char expletives to track him down.
City of the future, my tail.
It's
Well,
good
this
to
whole
see.
area
I
is pretty
was
confusing.
so happy when I saw your mission was a success. But then I heard about Marshal Traherne.
He saved us all. His sacrifice won't soon be forgotten.
But there's good news too. Ritlock says we're starting a new guild. So exciting!
Glad you're on board.
Of course you are! Someone has to be the brains! Kidding. In all seriousness though, I suspect some of the things I'm working on in this place will come in very handy.
How have you been doing here?
Great! It's fantastic! Well, it was before every Asura and their grand mentor showed up.
At least you have a lot of hands to pitch in at the Dragon Lab.
What do you mean, Commander? I've never heard of this room you describe. Keep it down about the Dragon Lab. I don't want anyone finding out about it. Especially
progeny.
Oh, who is this?
Counselor Flood. How lovely to see you. I'm so pleased you didn't end up on a Chalk's breakfast menu this morning.
You can stow the dim insults. They'll never be clever enough to wound me. Now, have there been
Personal
any
space, dude.
developments
Back up.
today?
Why, none that I can think of.
Allow me to warn you about keeping secrets from me, progeny. My wrath is as fierce as my intellect.
Oh, that sounds terrifying. I wouldn't dream of hiding something from you, Counselor.
I already don't like this guy. Bam!
Rest now.
Oh, we're walking now.
Totally hiding something from him. Let's head there now, but not the way you know. We're going through the gate. I've configured it to appear as if we're going to the command center, but we're really going to you-know-where. Except there's a catch. You have to outsmart the security measures.
That sounds dangerous.
Not this time. Give it a shot and I'll observe. See if you can crack the code. I'll give you a hint. Do exactly as you're told.
This does not sound like fun.
Unidentified user. Security measures activated. Enter passcode.
That seems simple enough. Oh, okay. I'm an idiot.
Phase 1 of 5 complete. Phase 2 commencing now. Enter passcode. Phase 2 complete. Enter passcode. Phase 3 complete.
I can tell this is going to be an achievement.
Enter passcode. Phase 4 complete.
How many more phases are there?
Enter passcode. Final phase complete. Passcode accepted. Gate relay 04687 activated.
Well, that wasn't too
That's
hard.
our cue. You cracked the code. Let's go.
Are we just slow walking? Let's go.
Sorry to put you through that. I need to keep people who may or may not be named Flunt out of here.
It's okay, Tommy. I don't like him either.
Subterfuge is out of the way. Can we get to what you called us here for?
Yes, this is a replica of the leyline energy map we found outside of Tarir. I've been tracking the movement of magic since Mordremoth's death. It's been in total chaotic flux. Here, there, everywhere. See, that dot is the egg chamber. It lit up like a Lunar New Year firework after the dragon went bye-bye. But as you can see here, the egg's doing great.
What are we looking at? A feed of the egg chamber?
Yeah, the Exalted and the Rada Novans shared a ton of information. They must have helped them design their security system.
And then you broke into it.
No, I utilized it to check on the egg.
So you broke into it?
Why are they so upset about
We're all
this?
friends, right? I don't think they'd mind. Maybe just don't mention it around any floaty gold people.
Do you have access to surveillance all over Taria?
Back to the leyline map. So this other point is... Huh, that's new. The northern bloodstone dot is flaring up. I'll have to keep an eye on that.
The spot where Mordremoth died looks like it's cooling down a little.
Yeah, a lot of that energy's been put back into the system. I'm trying to model its patterns, but this map isn't built for detailed readings. Yet. In the meantime, look at this.
What is it?
Not to toot my own warbler or anything, but I killed a chalk or two in my time alone here. Since the others don't know about this place, I couldn't ask to have defenses installed. So they pop up every once in a while when the lab's drawing a lot of power.
Those?
Exactly. Get 'em.
Oh. Danger.
My teeth ache.
Have I mentioned how much I hate these things?
Timmy, you gotta stop eating cookies in your lab.
I
Protected.
think they smell the organ I harvested. Might be one of their kin.
Life is fragile. Rest now.
Oh, there's more. Great.
More incoming. It ain't nap time yet.
Thanks for telling me this time.
Killing my minions? I'll make more.
Oh no! What happened to you, Raitlock? Get up, you gotta help me with this one. It's got a shield. There we go. Now we're gonna talk about what you've been doing.
Terminate. Don't worry about their goo. I'll clean that up later. Anyway, this thing is some sort of organ I found in one of the larger ones. It's part of their digestive system, and as you know, they feed on ley energy, so it got me curious.
Any valuable findings yet?
None I can explain right now. I ran some ley energy through it, and it came out different on the other side.
Different?
I'm not really sure how just yet. It was barely measurable with the equipment I have. I need to develop some other device to actually observe the phenomenon.
What's that sludge you're keeping it in?
Blighting pod fluid. Remember that stuff? It has wonderful preservative and even restorative properties.
Fluid?
Gross.
From the blighting pods? The things that made horrible Mordrum abominations out of corpses?
So you do remember it?
Timmy, do you think maybe that might be a bad idea?
You worry too much. In research, there's no reward without risk. And if I'm gonna stay one step ahead of everyone outside this lab, I have to take a lot of risks. But one thing I can't risk is staying away from the main lab too long. It arouses suspicion. Let's go.
Stand down.
I was told I'd
It's
find
just
the pack's
Tiny's
commander
friends
here.
again.
Anyone? Were they wrong?
General Soulkeeper. This is quite a surprise. What brings you to Ratanovus?
You do, Commander. I've come here to offer you a new position within the Pact. The Marshal rank is, vacant. And we want you to fill it.
This is an honor.
I'm glad you view it in that light. The Pact is hanging on by a thread.
I see.
I can tell you're having your doubts, so let me just be upfront about the role. Certain Pact elements feel like Marshal Traherne's mistake was going out into the field and getting himself killed. The new Marshal would be planted safely in an office in Lion's Arch, still leading the troops. But
Oh no.
As flattered as I am by your offer, I'm going to have to respectfully decline, General. After our Mordremoth battle, I believe I, Ritlock, and the others would be more effective operating as our own guild.
I understand the decision on your early retirement, although I'm disappointed. I still believe in the Pact's goal.
Well, so do I.
I do too. And I'll always be ready to lend a hand. It'll just be outside the system.
Out from under a mountain of paperwork, you mean?
Laugh it up, No Eyes. I have something for you, too. A letter from the Black Citadel. You must have really brushed some higher-ups the wrong way.
Uh-oh, Ritlock's in trouble.
Are you sure you want to just crumple that up and throw it away?
Why not? It's what I did with the last two.
What did I hear? You're not in the Pact anymore? Wait, what do I call you? Poobah?
No. How about we just stick with Commander for now?
Technically, it's a title for life, so you're welcome to it.
What was that?
Sounds like an alarm. And in Ratanovus, that usually means bad things.
What happened?
I came in through the
this locale
caves
no
because I couldn't find the gate. I wasn't expecting such an enthusiastic welcome.
Did you see that? Blunt was so mad, even his fleas jumped ship. And now, you're my hero.
Why the surprise visit?
I'm here answering the call.
But Mordremoth's dead. We killed...
Oh, it's not the Jungle Dragon's call. This time it's Anissa's.
Still holds your billet, eh?
She does. But certain messy events have transpired, and I'm assured that if I clean them up, my billet will be released, and I'll once again be free from any yoke.
How can I help?
Minister Codicus recently left the Queen's protective custody. Anise sent me and a squad of Shining Blade to help the good minister find his way back to Divinity's Reach.
Interesting.
Any idea on his whereabouts?
There's been a flare-up of White Mantle activity in northern Maguma.
In the new zone.
Intel points to him possibly heading there.
That's the crazy magical hotspot we saw up by the Bloodstone.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the minister
Oh boy.
claimed to not
This is gonna be
in
fun.
bed with those Mersat lovers.
Didn't we all?
Ritlock, get word to the others. Marjorie might be getting a little restless in Divinity's Reach and want in on the action.
Commander, if you like, you can hitch a ride on my airship. It's on our way. We can drop you off.
Now that's an offer I can't turn down, General.
Perfect. I'll grab my Shining Blade detachment and meet you there.